Alright, in this video we are watching a match between Hiroshi and a kid down from Black Tie in Florida. They're at Pans. Hiroshi ended up losing this match. There's a couple points here that I want to identify with Hiroshi, and Hiroshi sitting here. We're doing a match review, looking at this, seeing what we could have done better, and if Hiroshi really did lose this match. So in this B part, Hiroshi, do you know that circle that I drew there? That's the high step that I wanted you to get a hold of. So you need to get that foot that was circled in blue and high step, and you would have avoided this situation where you kind of got pushed over. But either way, do you see that right there? What's going on in that Kimura? Do you see that Kimura right there?
Yeah, I saw it.
So if you would have got that Kimura, you would have been able to control him, and then you would actually have gotten the pass if you had actually pinned him down back to his back. And then you probably would have actually had a submission as well. But that was a good opportunity to get that Kimura. Because even if he did come up on top, you could have got that butterfly on him. But now we're stuck in this triangle, this side triangle, or Yoko Sankaku. And, I don't think we know exactly how to get out of this quite well. So what I was instructing you to do is get back up to your knees, and that ended up working for us. So we'll see what happens. So in the next section, coming up here shortly, look for the sweep that the kid in the white is attempting to get, and look at the ref's hands marked in red, how quickly he's counting. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. And then he didn't get it. The kid ended up falling over to his butt and he missed it. But then here in this next section, I'm yelling at Hiroshi, hey, you need to open up that foot. You need to open up that foot. If you would have reached up with your left hand and grabbed that foot right there and pushed it down, that triangle or whatever that lace or the lock in that foot would have opened up. So here in the next section, Hiroshi ends up getting out. Watch the ref's hands, how slow he's counting. There's definitely 3 seconds there already.
No, you didn't get it. Only 1 second left you had.
So if you look at the timestamp while you're watching it, Hiroshi would have had almost 3.5 seconds to 4 seconds of control of that person's back on the mat, and he should have been awarded a passing point of 3, but we never got it. Well, this is all just, this is irrelevant, right? This is just stuff that helps us learn to get better. This isn't like we're winning anything massive or great, but it's something that we need to pay attention to, so that we can get better as coaches and as practitioners, noting, like, did we actually get 3 seconds or not when things do matter in the future? That's the whole point. It's just that we're just able to see the differences here and what's going on.
Get underneath the underhooks, yes. Get underhooks.
Get underhooks.
You got it.
All right, coming up here, we know the score 0-0. Hiroshi, you should know this. And when he turns over, he only has a single leg, yet you decided to sit down and take the sweep, giving him 2 points. That was a critical mistake on your part. Next part that's coming up is just basically identifying a failed Kimura attempt, or identifying this Kimura, not a failed Kimura attempt. You should have caught that Kimura if he was quick enough.
18 seconds, and you gotta secure it too.
Here in the next section, you're going to do a butterfly along the red arrows, and it should have been on the green arrows. Not only that, your head should have been on the right side of him when you attempted that butterfly to really make him flip over. Then lastly here, you just didn't really follow through with any more following attacks to finish up this match, but it was over anyways. Anyways, the point of this video is just to review it, kind of get some in-depth knowledge of what we can do better, and then looking at, in the end, like, should he have lost that match? It was 2-0. Do you think Hiroshi could have or should have been awarded the 3 points for the pass, where the ref counted very slowly? Again, it doesn't really matter. This is not like it's a big event or anything. It's just a learning experience, something for me to learn from as a coach, and something for Hiroshi and Hiyori to learn from as a practitioner and what they can do better. Thank you.